Hello,
Hello,
welcome
boy.
in. It's 8:40 p.m. on Tuesday night. You're here listening to the podcast.
Pre-pod, pre-pod.
Podcast.
The
It
pre-pod.
the
The pre-pre.
I am here, Mr. Kale Austin, here with co-host, co-commissioner, man who cannot name the two blue wizards in Lord of the Rings, Blake Brooks.
Canon in the movies, they didn't have names. It's canon.
I'm just stating facts here. I also could not name them because I hate Lord of the Rings, but that's beside the point. I didn't watch all the movies and all that shit within the last month, so
Haters gonna be hating, you know. They do be hating, but hot takes abundant, as known.
today's hot takes are hot. Okay,
Hot.
like hot.
But before we get to that, we got to make the viewers wait as we go through our matchups.
Make them watch the whole video for the only part that matters.
Yeah, no way they can just fast forward. If you fast forward, at least leave a like.
Can you disable that on YouTube?
I don't think so.
I don't recommend it. I mean, like anyone who clicks on our video, let them do whatever they want with it. But
yeah,
just
guys,
curiosity.
Just watch it all, please. It's great entertainment.
Yeah, dogs are out.
Doors closed. Look at this. No way they're getting in.
I don't have any cats in here.
Animal free
we're
zone.
Set.
But yeah, let's just dive in. Some glizzy guzz and some jack me off.
First of all, I just realized what a great battle of team names. The Jack Me Offs versus the Glizzy Guzzlers.
Lots of penis jokes.
Yeah.
To be had.
All in one.
A big old penis orgy.
Don't know if that's how it works, but okay. Anyway.
One thing I'm starting to hear is, man, I have to face Kelsey, and I don't like it.
Yeah, that's scary. And they play San Francisco, which is a solid defense, but like...
Could just be a low-scoring game. Who knows?
I mean, they just got blown up by Mariota and the Falcons.
Falcons underrated? I think so.
I don't think so. I think the Niners are overrated, actually.
I will say he has a full... Well, Jonathan Taylor might be coming back, so that could be another addition to his team that we may have to keep in mind.
Take into consideration?
But I guess he'd put him in flex maybe. So that's what I do. Because Kenneth Walker and Saquon
over Garrett Wilson. Yeah.
Hard to take out.
Yeah, that's very true. I would definitely do that. If the real question is if he's playing, you start him? You have to, right?
It's your first overall pick if you're Nellis. So yes, I would say so. But on the flip side, got my boy Amon Ra back. No injury designation.
I think Amon Ra's about to show you why you wanted him, because he had the injury week where he was on a snap count and then on bye, so he should be full health.
Yeah, it worked out well because I won my bye week. He got the rest a week. And now, I mean, just look at my team. Deebo Samuel, Amon Ra, Brandon Cooks in the flex. If Brandon Cooks actually plays decent, it's looking good. Oh, no, Caleb.
I muted myself. We're good.
I was like, oh, no, we lost him.
My nose is messing with me, so I'm trying to mute myself whenever I'm like sucking it in or whatever.
That was scary.
What we're saying was, I'm glad you skipped over Zach Ertz there because you have the tight end disadvantage this week.
I do. I definitely do. And oh
my God, dude, tight ends are wild. You have the tight end 3 averaging 12.7, and he has the tight end 1 averaging 21.3.
Yeah, I'm pulling up Ertz now, or Kelsey now, but
that is a swing.
He's had a 33, a 24, and 26, so that is definitely inflating his numbers. which all right should, because if you're going to score that much, like you,
That's half the weeks.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's wild. But I'd rather have Zach Ertz than Clyde Edwards-Helaire is all I'm saying.
Well, what if Alaire runs in like 3 touchdowns this week?
I wouldn't have started him. But yeah, I mean, I think this, as projections said, I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to come down
Well,
to whose
go
team
ahead.
shows up.
You're also missing a defense right
I
now.
am missing a defense, so I am already projected ridiculously high without a
Yeah,
defense being in.
123 and 121 is high.
Yeah,
This is projected to be a battle.
the fact they've given Damian Pierce 17
That feels
and
high. No offense to Damian Pierce. That feels high.
that does feel high. But I mean, to be fair, pull him up. He's been getting a decent amount. He's gotten 16, 25, 19. So I mean, like,
He's averaging 14.2. I feel like 14 is a solid projection for him, but
yeah.
he has been doing better the past few weeks, obviously.
I don't know. My projections just down the board seem really high, but like, I mean, easily could go over that. Amon Ra's my lowest projected of my starting like receiver running back core, and I think that's weird. I guess Mixon and him are the same, but
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think this is going to be a battle, first of all.
I do
I
too.
think you're going to be stressed this week.
Uh,
And I think you're going to lose this week. I'm picking Nellis this week.
my goodness, I can't go. I have not gone against myself once, so I'm not going against myself here. And anytime you guys have gone against me, I think I've won. So it bodes well for my winning rate.
I hope you're listening because I just about died just now and it was all muted, thankfully. But
I was looking at the scores here, but I'm glad you're alive. Caleb is dying again. I see it. Looking at, I mean, I think, yeah, I'm with you. It'll be a battle. I think it will. And then when I get my defense plugged in there, we'll see how that looks. But a battle to ensue. But yeah, with that, I guess Garrett and Philip are up next. And good Lord. Oh, the
yeah,
dreaded Allen is. Oh, I guess he's got
yeah,
Burrow. So, I mean, like,
yeah. It. You're like, oh, Allen's on bye, he's gonna lose, and then you look at his bench and he's got fucking Joe Burrow sitting there.
I hate the guy. I really do. But I mean, his tight end's also on bye, so he's going to have to. He doesn't have a tight end on his bench, so we know he's going to be shooting for tight end.
Yes, that is true. Man, I'm just upset that he has fucking 2 quarterbacks that I would kill to have.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous when it comes time for me to figure out who I'm going to plug in for Lamar because I just haven't had to think about it.
Yeah, I've been thinking about quarterback every week.
Yeah, looking at Phillip, I mean, it's got Pat Mahomes, Austin Eckler. Jeff Wilson is not doing well.
He had one bad game.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't like that. I don't like it at all. They're gonna have to run
He
Debo
had a
more.
really bad. He's literally so he had 4 week 1, which is when he wasn't really the starter, and then 11, 10, 13, 20, and then last week -1.
So he's been pretty solid, but the
And
main
Eckler's
scary thing here is
been on.
I don't know. I mean, Garrett's going to plug in Burrow. Burrow's going to bump him up 20 more points. So, I mean, it'll be a decently close matchup.
Yeah, well, he's also got to find a tight end. He's going to be projected to win, but
I don't
will
think
he win?
so. Because, I mean, Phillips also needs to find a kicker. His kicker is on bye.
Struggling through this episode right now, Blake.
Caleb is dying.
Slowly but surely.
But yeah, I mean, I think I don't know. I don't know if I'm just like seeing this wrong or what, but like I think I'm going to go with Phillip on my first gut instinct, and it's not just because of this projection. It's just his team seems to have more upside from what I'm seeing.
This is the first week where I actually looked at the matchups prior to us picking them because I decided I've been picking with my heart too much, so I wanted to just look at them. And I also picked Phillip.
All right, we're all in agreement because Garrett also picked Phillip.
Also picked Phillip. Who did Garrett pick in the first game? I'm sorry.
Not me. So Nellis.
Okay. I don't like when Garrett and I pick together. We're always wrong.
It sure seems that way by our records. But yeah, I mean, we'll have to. This one's kind of rough because it's a lot of bye weeks on big players for them. But on to Austin and Travis, I suppose. Dear God. I mean, we just need we. It's rough because we do these on Tuesday nights before waivers go through.
Yeah, but if Travis is going to win, this is the week, man.
This is
This
actually
is the week. Travis is like full strength, basically. Cam Akers is the only player on bye, which I hope he wouldn't freaking start anyway.
I might as well drop the man.
And Austin doesn't have a team.
Austin doesn't have a quarterback. Austin, Stephon Diggs, Gabe Davis out. His kicker's out. Oh my, his Devontae Smith. Austin's gonna have to drop some like starting people just to pick up stuff.
So I am very curious to see what he does because it's like, okay, he needs a kicker, a defense, and a quarterback. So obviously quarterback, you're probably willing to drop a little bit more for, but how much is he willing to get rid of for a defense and a kicker? If I were him, well, go ahead.
I think I'm gonna say what you're gonna say. I would drop Tyler Bass for one of them.
Yes, I would drop my kicker for a new kicker.
And then I think his defense he could just take straight into his team.
That's true. So yeah, he's not in that bad of a spot then.
He's just gonna
it sucks for this week, but
he's gonna have to drop someone for a new quarterback. And I'm assuming he's gonna drop Robert Woods. It would be my guess.
That's who I would drop. Or McLaurin, but I would probably drop Robert Woods.
Yeah.
God.
I mean, I'm trying to add up in my head. Like, poor Austin, just a victim of circumstance. But I mean, this could bode well for us. We need Austin to lose.
I'm actually really mad now. This could bode really well for Austin. You want to talk? His bye week, literally half his team's on bye week, and he plays fucking Travis this week. Like, he could sneak out a win and then go back to full strength. Like it doesn't even matter.
Hear me out, though. Travis, I have so much faith in him to make some moves here. He's going to have to start someone besides Melvin Gordon. I'm looking at his bench. I don't know who that would be.
Who's he going to start?
And I mean, Keenan Allen's supposed to be back this week. So does he dare stack the Williams and Allen after Juju's big game?
He's got to play Juju, I feel like.
If Austin wins this, I'll be very upset. You'll be hearing me complain next week. That is for sure.
It's lucky for Austin that his bye week, literally his bye week hell. I mean, half his team's on bye, and he happens to play the 0-6 team.
That's unfortunate for the whole league because we need Austin losing here would be a huge win because Travis winning's not really going to hurt anyone. So it only help our standings, but just in the spirit of hoping for Travis, I'm gonna pick Travis.
You know I'm picking Travis.
Oh boy, we're all three picking Travis. It looks like. Austin's gonna watch this video and be like, "I hate these guys."
He's gonna just close it, never watch us again.
Austin, it's
That's fine.
not because we want you to lose, it's because we need you to lose. That's what Caleb's agreeing while he blows his nose.
Dude, I'm dying over here. I don't know what happened.
But yeah, I mean that one's gonna be. I'm interested to see waiver wire weeks. If you if you scroll down and look at the bar graph, it's just
Oh, what?
Travis has
Points scored
been
by week.
Travis has been there just matching Austin, but lower by
Yeah,
like 20
just see
points.
like 20 points lower. Yeah, that is actually very funny.
But yeah,
I've never scrolled down here, Blake. This is a whole new world.
yeah, you can talk smack. I think down here somewhere. Maybe
I can
not
talk smack right here. That's why I got a mic.
smack talking. I thought there was
Yeah,
somewhere you can
Austin's
like.
gonna lose. Austin's gonna lose. Austin's trash.
Sorry about you, Austin. Friend of the show.
Friend of the
Uh,
show.
but yeah, I mean that's all I got on that one. I feel like I'm curious to see what happens after waivers, but alas, good luck to Austin. Excited, do not envy his situation.
No,
Let's
not
see,
at all.
Caleb, on to you, and Mike. I don't know what if
Mike,
Philly's
Mike,
going to
Mike,
change
Mike,
his
Mike,
name
Mike.
again. Been doing it
I
every week. I've
don't.
noticed.
Yeah, and it's not helping him.
It sure ain't. So Caleb, you got a bit of a resurgence here. You know, you got your win coming off a hot win. Got
Dude,
Dak Prescott coming back.
Dak Prescott, baby. Whoever, I don't know who had him when he got hurt and decided, like, oh, I'm not going to hold on to him.
I'm willing
But
to bet it was
thank you.
Ethan.
I don't know who it was,
Ethan
but
always
thank you.
drafts Dak Prescott. Always.
Because, like, 2 weeks ago, I was like, man, I really need a freaking quarterback. And I picked up Dak because I was like, eventually he's coming back. And he's way better than any of this trash I've been playing since, the best quarterback ever, Trey Lance, got hurt. RIP, baby.
R.I.P. to
But
the
anyway,
legend.
since then, I've been just looking for a quarterback, and I feel confident with Dak Prescott. My team's complete.
Yeah, I mean, you got Derrick Henry back. Brees Hall's looking amazing. Ramondre Stevenson's been great in your flex. That's a big win. Defense going to plug in. I mean, you're already projected more than him. He has no bye week players, and
I don't have
you're
a defense in yet.
it's like the same situation as me and Nellis. So I mean, like that's a good feeling.
It is. It is. My only situation, let me ask your advice here. I was kind of talking to you about it earlier, but I mean, Cortland Sutton against the Jets, Brees Hall against Chicago, or do maybe like I'm not taking out CeeDee Lamb, but maybe Pittman, Sutton. I got too many good players, Blake.
I had the same. That's why I was making all those wheels and deals. I was like, I want to know who I'm going to start, and then have some possible breakout players. But I think you stick
It's,
with what you got. That whole Broncos offense is a mess. Don't want any part of it.
I,
I don't know. I think Taysom Hill, man, you spent a lot on him, but yeah, I would never play him again.
Here's the thing. I have decided I'm not dropping him,
Yeah, if
and
you got a
I'm
spot,
not
hold him.
playing him. Well, that's what I'm not playing him this week. I don't think I might switch it up. We'll see. But I'm just gonna throw him in every now and then and hope I hit on one of those big games because he's gonna have probably like 2 or 3 more good games. I feel like,
Yeah, and I mean,
especially while Jameis is still out.
Tunyon's going to have a bye week eventually. Might
Yeah.
as well hold on
So
to him till then.
I'm holding him. I'm holding him, and I'm praying that Jameis Winston never comes back. Sorry, love Jameis, but I hope he never comes back because
He has a
that's
history of
really the only
dying.
chance. I hope all of their good players get hurt, and it's just the Taysom Hill show.
Yeah, and I mean, like looking at Philly's team, I guess we've been like harping on yours, but
Because it's so fucking good at two
it's
and four
having a
somehow.
resurgence. I will say, Philly is riding the McCaffrey train, and I don't know how long that's going to last because this Panther situation is a mess.
Dude, McCaffrey might get traded, and
Yeah.
that could really mix things up.
Also, Philly has Chris Olave and it says he's out, but has a projection. I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't know. I just want to throw this out here. I look at position rank a lot and take that into consideration just because it shows what they've done. Hunter Renfro's position rank 100.
Hunter Renfro's been out for
I've
like 4 weeks.
I've not seen anyone outside the in the triple digits in a starting lineup though.
Philly is a Renfro mark. He
Like Elijah Mitchell's been hurt all year. He's at position rank 95 on my side on the bench. Like what did Renfro do to deserve this?
he went.
I'm not shit talking. I'm not shit talking Philly in this. I'm just saying like Renfro's better than that. What? How is he 100?
He went 4-8, hurt 6, and he went by last week.
The man deserves more respect than that. ESPN.
Maybe this week's when he gets it.
Probably not.
You better hope not. But yeah, I mean, I think my vote's going to you, Caleb. I see no reason why you should not win this.
Usually, I am humble and pick my opponent. I'm beating the fuck out of Philly this week.
Beating his cheeks.
I'm beating. I am taking him out back and showing him the 50 states. Okay,
over the
this
barrel.
This is not even going to be close, dude.
Woo wee! A little hot goss.
Philly's trash. Okay, the fact that he's 3-3 and I'm 2-4 is disrespectful to me, and it's also disrespectful to Hunter Renfro.
You're now an advocate for Hunter Renfro.
I'm just feeling good about my team.
You better watch out, though. Philly does have the number 3 kicker in the league.
I don't give a fuck.
Who's the number 1
number
kicker?
5 kicker? Probably Justin Tucker, dude. He's the best kicker to ever live.
No, Justin Tucker's 4th. I'll give you one guess who the number 1 kicker is.
I don't fucking know.
He's on my team.
Oh, who is he?
Suck up.
How many points does he average? I'm just curious.
10.3.
Okay.
That's kind of wild from a kicker, not going to lie.
Well, mine at 5 averages 9.5, so you're talking about 0.8 points a game right now.
Yeah. I will say suck up, man. He has put up some numbers. Oh, gosh, my whole fantasy thing just exploded.
I don't want to totally skip over the fact that right now Philly has the Niners defense, who are the number 1 defense in fantasy so far, but they play Kansas City.
Bold.
I would honestly try to pick somebody else up for this week.
I 100% would pick somebody else up.
Even though they're the best defense fantasy-wise, I would not want to play that defense.
Yeah, I don't. Anyone playing, I think there's like anyone playing the Bills, anyone playing the Chiefs, and
right now the Eagles, honestly.
Eagles, yep.
Those are probably 3 teams I would avoid.
And I guess sneaky Vikings.
Yeah. Or even, I mean, I can't believe I'm saying it, but the Lions, they got shut out against the Pats, but I don't know. They can put up points.
Coming fresh off a bye week.
Yeah, dude. With Amon-Ra back.
Amon. Yeah, I mean, you got my vote, Kale.
Who'd Garrett pick in this game?
He also picked. No, he picked Philly.
Fucking loser.
Yeah, he's probably flipping a bottle cap again.
There's
yeah,
no chance.
Let's see Steve and Ethan here. Man, Steven's team just in shambles.
Well, he's got 3 empty spots. So he's missing a running back, a tight end.
Dalvin Cook's on bye. Dallas Goedert's on bye. Bills defense on bye. Madison on bye. James Cook on bye. Good Lord.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bye weeks this week.
I'm curious to see. I mean, I could see him starting Khalil Herbert or Rachaad White. He was talking to me earlier today about trades. And he was wanting to trade straight up Amon-Ra and Joe Mixon for Devontae Adams and Dalvin Cook. and I was very torn because Devontae Adams could be suspended for his criminal record he has now. And Dalvin Cook has been like slowly falling into a running back by committee kind of approach.
Sorry. I don't even know what you said. I was reading a text message. I'm sorry. It's very unprofessional.
What a guy.
I know.
What a guy.
I'm a trash human.
I hope it was an important text message.
It was, but I texted back. What did you say?
I don't believe him. I don't think it was important, boys.
You were talking about the trade. You were saying you were torn.
Yeah. Steve offered Dalvin Cook and Devontae Adams straight up for Amon-Ra and Joe Mixon. And I was like, that's tough because we're literally swapping the exact same positions, and I don't really like doing that.
That is I think it's obviously a pretty fair trade, in my opinion.
Yeah, but I don't.
It really depends on who you believe in more.
Yeah, and I believe in Devontae more, but I wildly believe in Joe Mixon more than Dalvin Cook.
I agree with you. I honestly think I would believe in Amon-Ra more.
You think so?
Yeah.
He is younger. Really, he's got their team's going to be behind more.
The Lions' offense is like fantasy heaven.
They're playing well. I guess you are right. I just don't know. I couldn't pull a trigger, and Steve was trying to advocate why I should, and I was like, I just don't know, Steve. Because if it was like
Steve's got reasons for his trades. He tried to get Breece Hall for me like 3 weeks ago, and thank God I didn't accept any of those trades.
And I think he's scared about what's going to happen to Devontae once they trial him. Maybe. He's going to court in November.
Maybe. I mean, I know he's going to court, but like, I don't know.
Regardless, I guess we've sidetracked ourselves here, but
yes, we have.
I have faith that Steve's going to fill his roster out, but Ethan's also missing. Oh dear God, he's also got DeAndre Hopkins back.
Yeah, I fucked up. I meant to try to trade for D-Hop like 2 weeks before he came back, and I forgot about it.
That's actually terrifying. I'm afraid because Hollywood Brown's hurt now. So
yes, here's the only thing I will say, because I have D-Hop in a couple other leagues, and I'm a little scared by the fact that the Cardinals look like garbage right now.
Yeah, the reason Ertz is getting so many points is because they just dump it to him in the middle.
Yes, like the Cardinals are not sure what they're doing in football right now.
No, but I saw Cliff Kingsbury said he's going to give up play calling probably.
That's probably a good decision.
Yeah, I think he's taken on too much, and I think he needs to get rid of it.
Yeah, that's probably a good decision. But I think D-Hop's probably like top 10, maybe top 5 like receivers in the league as far as real football goes.
Yeah, and he's coming back to Ethan's team is already 4-2. Oh my gosh, it's just
it's scary, but it is what it is. Who are you taking in this game? Who's Garrett taking in this game?
Garrett took Ethan, and I have to agree with him. Steven's reign of winning shitty games has to end.
Yeah.
It's got to end.
Yeah.
And I think this is where it ends.
I also took Ethan. I really don't want either team to win because these are two teams kind of at the top. So I don't want either team to win.
One of them is going to bump down, so that's good. I really need Steven because Steven's in our division, so we need Steven to lose.
Well, see, I've already in my position, looking at this through my eyes at 2-4. There's a part of me that's like, let Steven win out, and all the rest of you guys come down to me because I'm probably not going to win the division. Like, there's a very slim chance of that.
Our division.
I'm fighting for a wild card.
Close.
I'm fighting for a wild card in my opinion.
Yeah,
So anyone that Steven beats helps me get that wild card more.
that's a fair way to put it.
So, and whenever we get to playoffs, it doesn't matter what your record is. It just matters if you win or not in the playoffs.
Playoffs,
Talking about the playoffs? Talking about practice?
right?
Anyway,
Yeah, this looks like just a really bad matchup, but I feel like we'll fill the teams out and
Steve will fucking find a way, but I'm picking Ethan.
yeah. But I guess Grayson and Quan. Oh man, I feel bad for Quan.
To be fair, he's got 3 people missing.
Yeah, and I feel bad for him, but I mean, what's he gonna do?
When does Quan play Travis?
It's got to be coming up next 2 or 3 weeks.
This is also Grayson's 1-5, and so is Quan.
This is a battle of the bowl, the toilet bowl. But Grayson's team has actually been putting together some good games. He's just
Let me look at the points trends. Quan's actually outscored him. I mean, they scored the same week 2. Quan outscored him week 1.
Yeah, Quan had the week 1 bomb, and then after that, he's just something happened to the man.
Nah, look at Quan's trend. He was high, medium, low. Then he went high, medium, low. So he's due for a high game.
You're right. Actually, you're very right. Oh, but he's got his players on bye. That's the thing. His highs are out.
He's gonna make all the right waiver moves.
His highs are out, Caleb.
Quan is gonna make all the right moves.
I have picked Quan every single week.
And
He's only done me good once. And this is the week I pick against him, and Grayson's going to get a win.
Yeah, I'm picking Grayson. I'm sorry, Quan. I'm sorry, Quan. You're probably the most NFL knowledgeable person of us. We've talked about this before between me, Blake, and Garrett. But god damn it,
He just very unlucky, you know. Justin Jefferson being out, that'll kill your team when he's your whole team. Now,
yeah.
We were all down on Miles Sanders, and Miles Sanders has had a pretty solid year.
He's RB9.
And Quan picked him out. Now, J.K. Dobbins hasn't panned out, but I don't know.
God damn it, Quan.
I mean, looking at Grayson's team is just like Kyler Murray's in shambles. Fournette
in shambles, but he's still putting up finish. Fournette is a beast.
He's been eaten. Jamar Chase showed up finally.
Chase is doing great.
Darrell Henderson's out this week, so Grayson's going to have to sub someone in.
Irrelevant. What's the bench looking like on his side? What's he got? James Conner, wouldn't start him. Antonio Gibson, wouldn't want to start him.
No, my boy B. Rob.
Gus Bus on bye.
Gus Bus is out. He's dead.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah, I mean,
man, I don't know.
That's all I got on this one. It's like Grayson just looks like he has a little more momentum than Quan, and Quan's missing his big boys.
Man, I gotta pick Grayson. I want to pick Quan, but I gotta pick Grayson. This one hurts. I'm torn about this one.
Yeah, Garrett picked Quan. Me and you picked Grayson.
Okay, if Garrett picked Quan, I feel better.
This is the first week I've not picked Quan, and maybe that's how he's going to be losing. Maybe it's because I picked him and I sentenced him to death.
Wow, it's all your fault.
But yeah, I mean, we got through those projections pretty quick. So I mean,
yeah, we don't have the third man weighing us down.
But we do have our hot takes.
Oh, dude, we have some hot takes for y'all.
Do you want to start us off with Garrett's?
Yeah.
He texted in.
Yeah, Garrett, third man of the show, permanent guest. let us know that his hot take this week is that Dak Prescott comes back with a vengeance. I love this take because I currently have Mr. Dak Prescott in my starting lineup. I think he will come back hot and spicy.
Spicy potato.
It's another vague take from Garrett, though. He doesn't like put a definite number. He just says with a vengeance.
He's going to let us know. I can't believe you guys don't know what vague takes are because Dak is vengeance.
But to be fair, he was definitely right last week.
Oh, he was wildly right last week. Also, can we talk about this? Garrett's 2 for 2
on hot takes.
Taysom Hill and the Packers. So
I love it because
ride the hot train. Ride the hot
starting
train.
Dak.
Yeah, my hot take. I'm being a homer, but it's paying off. Giants play the Jacksonville Jaguars this week. Underdogs, which I think is just an insult to how they've been playing, but Jacksonville's been good. I think Giants put up a double-digit dub on the Jags.
Double-digit.
We talking dub. 10, 2 digits.
Not just one.
Not just one. 2. Not 9, but 10. I think they'll do it. I think their defense is better than the Jaguars have ever seen. They haven't seen a defense this year. I have no idea.
I don't know if that's true or not, but
I don't either. I'm spouting, trying to make it hotter. I'll look it up.
Agree.
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
I definitely agree that I think the Giants will win.
Okay, so Jacksonville
winning by 10 as a hot take.
Jacksonville's played Washington, Indianapolis twice.
Trash twice.
The Chargers.
Kind of trash right now.
And Philadelphia has been probably the best team they've played.
Philly's a good team.
And then they played Houston. So they really haven't played crazy good teams this year. How'd they do against Houston or Philly? 21-29.
Just to add to your hot take, by the way, the Giants have yet to win a game by more than 7 points.
Then there we go. It's the hot of the mo hot, the mo better.
They don't know how to win a comfortable game, so we'll see about that.
But Caleb, I guess last but not least.
Yeah, my hot take is, I would say, the hottest of the week. I'm not even sure I believe in it. It has nothing to do with the NFL. It has strictly to do with our fantasy league. My hot take is that Travis McClarney, a.k.a. Rookies for Days, is not only going to win, but he's going to be the top scorer this week. He will put up the highest number of all of our fantasy teams this week in week 7, and he will get his first win. I'm not saying he's going to turn things around. I think it's going to be a 1-week hit, and then he's going to go right back to losing. But this is Travis's week. You heard it here first. Travis McClarney.
That is pretty bold. I will say that. I didn't know you were going to go with the highest score of the week, but good Lord.
Highest score of the week.
Man,
currently projected 93 points.
That is quite a hot take. I mean, he's
with a full lineup.
Garoppolo's going to eat. Najee's having his come out game.
I'm just telling you how it is.
Maybe Gordon's angry, so he runs through everybody.
Maybe Gordon doesn't see the field, and hopefully he doesn't start Gordon. But
that's very true. But yeah, I mean, I think those are all doable. I think some are more doable than others, but that's why they're hot.
I agree.
That's why they're hot.
Man, I hope Garrett's right. I hope Dak comes back with a vengeance.
That would be good for your team. And then he's going to stay coming back with a vengeance.
Well, I have Dak and CeeDee Lamb, so...
Ooh, yeah. that little person-to-person throw.
That combo, that stack.
Speaking of which, did you see Deshaun Jackson joining the Ravens?
I did see that. I don't know if it matters, but I saw it.
I don't know. Deshaun Jackson's been the speediest boy known to man.
You picking him up on the waivers tomorrow?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
I mean, the only person I'd start him over is Brandon Cooks, which like I wouldn't even want to do that. I
You
would.
would no, you would not.
That's what I said. That's the only person I would logically, because I'm not starting him over Debo or Amon Ra. Ain't no
I
way.
wouldn't. I wouldn't start him over a lot of people, and none of my receivers. None of. Let's look at. You know what? Let's make a little fun game because I think we went through that pretty quick.
I don't think I'd start him over my kicker.
Would you start it over any of Travis's players?
Absolutely.
Drake London?
Yes.
Really? Over Drake London?
I'm not high on Drake London. I'm also not. Juju had a great game, but that's how the Chiefs go, you know? One
I'm not
great
starting him
game.
over any. I wouldn't start him over any of Travis's players.
I'd start him over Melvin Gordon if I could.
Maybe Melvin Gordon, but
Convert him to the running back spot, maybe. That's what Devo does. Little running back, wide receiver action. I don't know. That would. It's hot. It's a hot take. Let's go see. Yeah,
honestly, Austin might have to start him because, like, he. Well, no, he has receivers. He's missing other places.
yeah, he's listed on projected 0 points.
Well, he may not even play this week, even though he just got signed. There was also a trade. Just throwing out news now, just wasting time. But Robbie Anderson got traded to the Cardinals today.
He did, and I don't know if that's good or bad, but
yeah, I don't know if it's relevant, but it happened.
Also, that Robbie Anderson, he's a nasty man. When he took his helmet off, he looked like he was balding, and he had
Yeah,
nasty, greasy looking hair.
yeah, that's Robbie Anderson for you.
Convicted felon.
Arizona Cardinal.
Where he belongs.
In pure chaos in Arizona.
With D Hop, the other convicted felon. Suspended felon.
Okay, there we go.
Well, yeah, I mean,
right.
I guess don't got to drag it out. That nice, short, sweet, to the point, you know. Caleb, a pleasure as always.
Yeah, this is the highlight of my week.
Love you. Love the pod.
Pre-pod.
Pre.
Follow us on TikTok.
Follow us on everything. YouTube. It's my personal page right now, but when we get big, we'll make it convert it all over, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Signing off. Another week.